And welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We are back again at the World Tour Finals, taking a look at the top 8. Today we got Zane versus Hook. Check it out. Okay, so it looks like we are locked in here. Basically, no surprises, both players. You already know what they're about. We already know their teams. You've seen them in action plenty of times. It's all gonna come down to the gameplay in this one. Let's see what we got. Intro's out. What's the round start? What do we got? Whoa, okay, Hook is going in. Zamasu C gets him shot. Baby C gets the first real pickup here. Gonna be a lot of meter build right out the gate. And that Piccolo setup, yeah, that's really cheap, man. That's really cheap. That's just like a really nice use of active tag there. Like the Dragon Rush being so low to the ground and then doing the rapid fire shot, it just sets it up perfectly to just get this grab here at maximum hit stun. And because it's maximum hit stun, it makes it easier to get this plus 17 mix. And he gets the cross up here, but he misses up the follow-up. He wasn't able to get the dash up 5M, which I'm sure is what he wanted. So Zane's character is saved. And not only that, he picks him up with Zamasu C. Orbs out. That's gonna get the spark. Ooh. ID in the little bit of the scramble there. Hook keeping this very simple. And again, he gets a grab. You see like the frame kill here. He does the slicer into Vegeta, does backdash, forward dash to kill the frames. That way he knows exactly when to do the charge grab. By the time charge grab comes up, Vegeta is done. Mix time, but Zane goes ahead and sparks up and gets the hit. Oh, the DP picks up the raw tag. Whoa. Yeah, a little bit of some awkward exchanges here in this set. But like the pressure's on. We got some awkward drops going on both sides. A little bit of a charge here from Piccolo. Big damage. Zamasu coming in. Oh man, all Zamasu players hate that. When you try to go in flight, but the person crosses you up and you end up doing a slicer. That's why a lot of time it is safer to go into flight with 236L. It's just a little bit safer because if somebody crosses you up, you'll still get a flight cancelable input. Not gonna cost him right there though. Nice break on the Dragon Rush. Oh man, rocket kick is just so fast. You literally can't react to it. It just happens. Getting him down. Does not chase the up tech right there. Zane getting a big hit. He's got a lot of meter to burn, so he can go kind of crazy on Oki here. Oh yeah, I believe Hook might have been looking for the vanish there. He might have been looking for the vanish. He might have been looking too far ahead into the future. Level 3, now he's gonna take some mix here. This is gonna be pretty tight. And nice block, dang. Whoa, man, what an interaction. So Zane goes for the actual cross-up. This cross-up is meaty as hell, so you cannot hit a button and you have to switch your block very quickly. Hook actually blocks it. Zane also goes for the command grab. Hook jumps out, but his manner of punish was not exactly correct. If it wasn't for whiff beam into super dash, this would definitely work. But because of that, this actually made Zane safe. In order to punish this, you actually have to jump back and super dash because your super dash will actually come out as the beam is fading, and then you'll usually hit black at this point where your super dash is still starting up, so you will get the punish there. But key blasts, yeah, the window is just a little too tight to get. a reliable punish off of that. Baby coming in. And that's a powerful assist steal. Assist stealing the BFZ assist, that's a strong one. Just having that assist like whenever you want it, like you don't have to commit to it. You can use his A assist too if you want. Whoa, and the key blast invul frames, man, baby, so good. Ooh, nice 2H from Zayn right there. That was pretty safe because that destroys key blast as well. Hook going crazy with that BFZ. Ooh, I like the repositioning. They were in a little bit of a scramble there. Like, again, the weirdest thing about this set has been the conversions. The conversions have been very strange. Hook basically acknowledges that, and he just does a run. He might have also been baiting super dash, but either way, this is just a good way to like reposition, and he even gets a whiff punish with 5S. Very nice decision making right there. There's gonna be another grab. Oh man, yeah, Zane did a good job blocking the restand. Just holding the down back and looking for the mix. However, he does try to guard cancel out, and Hook baits that by delaying his buttons. As long as you actually make contact with the opponent's block, you'll still be in a cancelable state, so when they go to guard cancel vanish, you get that 2H if you're ready for it. That's gonna be Goku Black off the screen. Zamasu coming in. Whoa, round start orb. So Zamasu, not the worst anchor. You can definitely play lame. Zane's got a pretty good amount of meter, but the mix is strong. You literally could not see. He wasn't actually in the corner, so that became a massive mix right there. That was like a Krillin mix, like the kind of mix where you just can't even see anything. Okay, so we went back to character select and we actually swapped in for the lab coat. Zane going back to his tried and true point character, the one he's more comfortable with. Lab coat, probably also trying to get somebody that deals a little bit better with the Vegeta rapid fire shot shenanigans. However, Hook does have the first opening here. Another command grab. Pressure. Whoa, that was thievery. That was thievery. This is negative. It's not your turn anymore, so knowing that, Hook went ahead and did the counter, and he countered the attempt for Zane to take his turn. It was his turn, but he definitely got robbed. And Hell Zone, that's gonna be close. Level 1. Yeah, that's it. Sheesh. Yeah, optimized right there. Lab coat is not going to be changing the flow of battle here. It's going to be up to Zamasu. Round start super dash, that is a good option against Baby, believe it or not, because it will cleanly beat round start 5S. Oh, and another conversion. Yeah, these dropped conversions on Zane's side are definitely hurting him pretty bad. At this level of play, a dropped combo is the last thing you want. You gotta work so hard for these hits. That was a really big spark bait right there. Hook did not take the bait though. That is a huge spark bait. Whoa. That was really crazy looking. Nice punish right there. I like that. Notice that he was above the rapid fire shot, so this was pretty safe. Hook most likely would not have been able to DP him there, and Hook is acknowledging that too. That's why he vanished. But Zane had not used his air action yet, so he was able to punish the whiffed vanish. Cat Jam coming in, level 3, big damage into a setup. Oh, big. That's the second spark bait, and this one goes through. No kill, though. Oh, no kill. Hook gets another chance. Vegeta actually gets out. Oh, man. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough, and he's about to have to hold this mix. Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, this situation is just strong. This situation plus 17. What makes this so strong is just how many layers there are. Like, you have to block low because the 2M is guaranteed, and because you have to block low, that's why you get opened up to the cross-up. It's that simple. You have to block there because he's plus 17, so you can't jump, you can't mash, you have to block low. Because of that knowledge, that opens you up to the cross-up. And then another drop. This is, man, some of the most drops I've ever seen from these two. This is like a check the monitor match. Last time I made that joke, there actually was something wrong with the monitor. And another drop. This is a spaghetti match. There is spaghetti everywhere, bro. Send him down. Get another grab. Hook is going for the Guinness World Record of most resets in a match. That man is getting a reset off of every hit. That is the right answer, by the way, to Zamasu Blade Beam Pressure. 9 times out of 10, Guard Cancel Vanish will get you out of that. It's very hard for Zamasu to actually do anything about that. Okay, with SSJ Vegeta out of there, it's going to be 2-2. Hell Zone. Is there something behind Piccolo? There is. So yeah, man, yeah, that is the new meta with Piccolo, is calling a beam or any sort of assist that hits behind the back and then doing Hell Zone. What happens here is you just create an inescapable scenario. This becomes a Hell Zone that has to be blocked. Zane tried to get out of it, but that ended up getting him hit. Right there, you just have to block. There's nothing you can do. Hook with big staggers. Oh my goodness, he had a hit, but he didn't believe. Level 1, this is gonna give him a knockdown. He gets Oki off of this. He goes right into assist steal, but he accidentally steals a barrier. Dragon Rush. It's pretty rare to actually see that go through on Hook. Another Hell Zone. That one was strange. That one, I'm not actually sure why Hook got hit right there. Right there, he was not in the threat of Vanish. Okay, I think he just tried to command grab out. That looked like the start of the command grab. Either command grab or Vanish. One of the two. Or even maybe Super Dash? Yeah, something, because you see like the air burst coming out. Yeah, he tried to do something, but it did not work, and he got picked up by the zone. Hell Zones on both sides. Piccolo. Speaking of Hell Zones, Hook on his last character, his last chance to run away with the set. Will he make the comeback? We've been seeing a lot of comebacks. Ooh, no, not today. The flight mode pressure, not even flight mode mix. There's the flight mode pressure, that moment of hesitation. Zane keeping it simple, not gonna let it drop anymore. Zane ties it up, 1-1. Zane shaking his head, you can tell, yeah, he's not happy with the way these games have been going. Yeah, it's a little, you know, it's one of those games. But I mean, it's on both sides. I mean, it's not just him. Hook has been dropping a lot too, so it's like, yeah, just I mean, it's a high intensity set, you know, very high intensity. Top 8, you know, 2 of the best players in the world. I mean, it happens. But let's see if they can both shake off these nerves and tighten up, because this is the final game here. No takebacks. It all comes down to this. Ooh, Zane with the call out. The super dash goes right through. Sometimes you just gotta do it. 6H. Slip and slide. Orbs, lots of key blasts. Lots of key blasts. No spins yet. Zane being very conservative with the spins. Oh, but there it goes. Spinaroonie. You cannot air attack me on wake up. My name is Vomi. I'm really liking the Oki sequences here from Zane. Very little room to breathe for Hook, but that deep, man, shades of season 1. Hook has been doing this ever since season 1. You know, you wait a bit, you call the Vegeta assist. If they're doing anything, kaboom. Zane might, and I say might, have been able to save himself if he would have reacted with Super Dash, but he still might have still got hit because of the extended time on the Vegeta A. That's why they extended the time, is because you can technically save yourself every time before the buff. You could save yourself every time as long as you Super Dash, but now it lasts so long that if you Super Dash at the beginning, you can still get hit by the time Super Dash wears off. So yeah, that was basically a trap moment. Vegeta A is very similar to 17A in that respect. If it's up, you cannot swing at the point character. You have to be very careful. And there it goes. Yeah, I was talking about, that's basically what I was alluding to earlier. All this zoning is like everything that Hook can put on the screen right now, basically. The Vegeta assist, Piccolo assist, Baby's neutral in general, it all gets cleaned up by just the spin. Spin does not, look at all the stuff that was on the screen. Spin do not care. Ooh, but no pickup though. That's a really good decision from Zane to put the spin where he put it, but he did not get a pickup, and this time Hook was ready. He was ready, and a very nice snap. Taking away that blue life. Oh my god, that was a very late confirm, and he still got it. That was very late. Still got it though. Is he gonna be able to build the bar? If he does, it's gonna be very bad for Zane here. No, he doesn't build the bar. Zane gets one more chance. But can he get lab code out? It's not going to be easy. Oh, man. Yeah, the zoning just looks to be too much. There's too much stuff on the screen. He was contesting the bottom. Very good movement again from Hook here, because Zane opted to go for the spin here after the rocket kick, because you would think that, you know, Hook would be trapped in this situation, especially because Zane calls his Beard assist, but Hook very quickly moon jumps out of the corner and then uses the hop to get maximum distance. And by the time Zane did the spin, Hook is long gone, so Zane ends up spinning into the corner, and by the time he tries to autocorrect and chase him, Hook, has already shot Key Blast, so Zane gets picked up by the C assist. That was a movement moment right there. Oh man, that's another good decision there from Hook. He's making some strong reads here. He did the rocket kick at the height that Zamasu would want to go into flight, and he actually catches the flight on startup. Super Baby coming in. Level 1. Level 1. Okay, he just wants Vegeta in. He's just getting some damage. Get some damage on Zamasu while you can. Zane using Reflect to build some meter off of those rapid fire shots. Super Dash. Lock him down. Nice. The empty low. This is the classic Zamasu mix-up right here. You are basically plus infinity, so this is just mix hours right here. If you block the 6S out of the air, it's so insanely plus that, yeah, you get a delayed dash mix-up, you get empty low, you get pretty much everything, so very hard to block situation. Should be a very easy kill. Very simple combo right there. We're not taking any chances. I respect it. Keep it simple. Level 1, level 3. We have tied it back up 2-2. Things were looking a little grim on Zane's side, but it is tied up now. It could go either way from here. The next few moves are going to decide this match. Oh, and the double DP. And man, this is so dirty. that Beers can do this. It's so dirty. The DP recovers so fast that the person actually has to guess, are you gonna vanish or not? In that little split second, it just takes a split second for them to be like, did he vanish? Oh no, he didn't vanish? Okay, I'm gonna try to punish it, and it's like, nope. One of the hardest to punish DPs I've seen in recent memory. Oh, and that's it? Hook might be going home off of this. 2-1, just the green man, that's it. He is gonna have to get through some hellish zoning here. Oh my God, I forgot he could do that. Oh my God, when you think you're safe, but suddenly a full screen armored grab. Suddenly. This is crazy. Level 3. Cross up, spark. Orb hell again. Oh, this time he just super dashes. He just called the bluff with super dash. Oh my God, Zayn was in the middle of trying to hit the other orbs. He was about to 5H the remaining orbs, and his startup gets clipped by the super dash. You can see the 5H about to start up when he gets hit. He's gonna get some decent coverage off of this. Double orbs, level 3. He actually grabbed him. But this actually, oh man, it's unfortunate for Zayn, but very fortunate for Hook that this means nothing. Now, level 3 means absolutely nothing. He still has a spark. He's gonna get this all back. It's gonna be up to Zayn to bait this spark and try to punish it. Oh, oh my God, that was so smart on both sides, bro. These fellas are here for a reason. So Zayn, he does a very deep dash. Like, this is like, I'm trying to intimidate you into sparking dash, and then he raw tags. If Hook would have sparked, this would have 100% punished him and possibly could have killed him, but it definitely would have wasted most of his spark. Zamasu is a professional spark waster, but Hook does not take the bait here. Instead, he blocks, and then again uses that movement of his to just moon jump out of the corner, and then sparks where it's safe, getting all his blue life back. That was really smart. Zayn getting a hit here. It's definitely not going to be able to kill. Hook is really healing a lot of health. Hell zone. Ooh, no pickup. No pickup there. Hook is going in. He needs hits, and Zayn is just gonna fly away to better days. There's no reason for him to engage, but Hook is chasing him. Zayn with another pickup. Trying to optimize it here. Oh, but it drops. Oh, that is unfortunate. Hook is chasing him. Another one. And that is the end right there of Hook's journey through top 8. Zayn eliminating Hook. Woo, man. What a set. Man, yeah, this was sheesh. I mean, I know we say a lot of these matches are intense, but yeah, this one was so intense. I mean, because at this point right here, it definitely looked like everything was in Hook's favor. I mean, he had the health lead, he was zoning, he still had his spark, but basically Zayn just never gave in. He just continued to run his game. And then this situation right here with Vegeta, where he got that mix up, ended up knocking Vegeta off the screen and tying the set back up 2-2. This destroyed Hook's lead. And then from here, Zayn ends up getting the hit with this double DP. That leads to Baby getting knocked off the board. So the double DP got rid of Baby, and then from there, it was just a tough journey. Piccolo versus Beers and Zamasu. I mean, that was never gonna be easy. Hook was making some great moves here, but Zayn was definitely able to hang on to his lead, and he zoned the green man out for the win. And with that, we have made it to the end of the review. Thanks for listening, guys. We are continuing on with the top 8. We'll have more top 8 coverage coming up really soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the action. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. It does help out the channel a lot, and I do appreciate it. Want to see some more from me? Check out the playlist at the end of the video and in the description below. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.